Okay, so we've never done this before. We've never bettered somebody else's recipe, and yet here we are. The first thing we need to do is meticulously review Uncle Roger's fried rice video, see how he does it, and then we make our own and do it well.
No, don't look at Uncle Roger. Look at the professional chef, a high-class cooking chefs.
Ideally better. This isn't really a competition, it's more so how do we elevate this individual's recipe, because I think his judgments are actually quite legitimate and helpful for the culinary community. So with all that said, let's make this, shall we? This is a little bit different of a but better. Normally we go through the drive-thru and we go get food and blah, 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 blah. This requires
that's how I like Joshua, because he make everything from scratch. That's how you learn from cooking. You do everything by hand, but do everything by yourself. That's how you accomplish skill over time. If you buy over the takeout, you don't really learn anything.
MSG.
See, this is one of the things that I love about Uncle Roger. His love and appreciation for MSG has actually brought it back to the forefront of cuisine, and that's what we need. You know, you use it sparingly. Don't use it as a crutch, but my God.
Yeah, I totally agree with Joshua on this. People just complain about MSG in Chinese food. They don't complain MSG in Doritos. Sad war.
Peanut oil, because Uncle Roger loved to kill all the weak peanut allergy people.
Little peanut allergy, you can have a little peanut and then you just die.
Imagine just seeing a peanut on the table and you're just afraid for your life. You're like,
See the mindset between the chef and the boss? You want them to eat 2 times a week. Not eat once, go to the hospital, next time you don't see them anymore. It's a very serious matter. Like, you could kill someone if a kid eat it, you know, went to the hospital, this and that. They don't know the consequence of the allergy. Don't make fun sometimes.
all by the book, all by the book. He sauteed his veg, softened, eggs go in.
But it's almost all solid, like this.
He's got a good stirring technique going on.
MSG.
Oh my God, he's still going. Stop! Stop! Too much. He added so much MSG.
That's a waste of rice, waste of food.
Going with that.
That's too much MSG, way too much.
Ooh, the flip. That looks nice. That looks good. Honestly, his fried rice really does look good.
Not bad, Uncle Roger.
For me, it's a look average.
A lot of MSG.
Wonder how that happened. We have the data that we need. Uncle Roger, that's a good looking fried rice. Now, I do think that we can do better.
Okay, before we can even start making your fried rice, you need, well, rice. But let me make an important point.
You see with the tray, that make the process more complicated. You do not need to put on the tray, cool it. That sounds ridiculous to me. Just put in the rice cooker. They have to come with a bowl, pour 1 to 2 cups in, wash it, instead of use the strainer. That's a long process. It's too complicated. It's good to, you know, rinse the rice a couple times. That's good. It helps a little bit. But the best thing, just use the bowl. You don't need to use the strainer. It's too much process.
Cooker and add roughly equal parts of water. This was 2 cups of medium grain, so I used about 2 cups of filtered water, but you can always use the finger test.
Do not use the finger, because if you're 5'4", your finger is shorter. If you're 6'3", your finger is higher. It's not accurate that way. The best thing is just cook once and then adjust the water. Depends on the type of rice. Don't use the finger on rice. You can put it in your auntie or niece. Sorry, children. I like how Joshua, put a lot of ingredients when he cooks. It doesn't matter how many woks you have. It really depends on how many wok skills you have. I like how Joshua, he spent a lot of time, a lot of effort on the videos. I'm a fan of him. The reason I don't like to make video myself is so complex, so many headaches, too many hours to make one video. But anyway, it's good though. If I cook myself, I would just cook the shallot a little bit longer in the beginning, and then put the eggs in, put the stuff in, and then you can just cook everything in the same wok instead of use so many oil, this and that. So too complicated. The good thing about freshly cooked shallot and put a little salt, I know it's really fragrant. It's like a cheat wok hay. So many YouTubers, they make fried rice very, very complex. I tell you, I can cook fried rice with a little bit oil or no oil, or even not even season the wok. That's how crazy I am. I'm a like God level. Joshua, you don't need to wipe the wok front and back.
From there, I added 3.5 tablespoons of cold
Yes, duck fat is good. I like how he do the duck fat because he put the smoke the duck fat, so the duck fat can, you know, the smoky fragrance. It's like a fake wok hay. Not bad. No doubt, Joshua's got some serious cooking skill. He got some serious talents. I am very praise him. I don't know how to say it in English.
Then immediately add 2 finely diced shallots, 2 finely diced red chilies, these are red Fresno chilies, and 2 green onions.
Uncle Joshua, I catch you. Don't put the scallion and the green onion first. It should be garnished at the end. I would just make it simple. Just crack to the wok without additional wash of the chopstick, the another bowl. Crack in the wok and then stir a little bit. It's better like that because you get the egg white, you get the egg yellow. Looks pretty good too. Take a look at the picture. He's putting the rice in. Hold on a second. I thought he just cooked the material, but he has a lot of oil over there. Jesus, hold on one second. Let me go back a little bit. You see? Oh my God! Look at that amount of duck fat. Duck fat is saturated fat, means in room temperature is solid. It clogged up your drink. It will clog up your blood flow in your body. If you are someone like 50, 60, obese a little bit, you eat this kind of duck fat, this much oil, the next day, for sure. My philosophy in cooking is less oil, more healthy. I want my customer stay with me for a long time, 10, 20 years. Not eat something unhealthy, the next day or a week later, it's gone.
And look like this. Add 3.5 to 4 cups of already cooked cold rice. Unless you cooked it poorly, then just throw it in the trash. Stir fry that together for 2 minutes or until the rice begins to lightly toast.
You see, when you use the ladle or the spatula, just one hand, even 2 minutes later, you see the rice and the portion of the rice is still white, still haven't brick yet. If you use the 2 hands, a lot faster. Let me show you a clip. You see, if you cook with a ladle and a spatula with 2 hands, you can just bring everything in the wok. With hot rice, you freshly cook, you get the jasmine fresh rice fragrance. It tastes better compared to you cook the rice, you put it on the tray, you put it in the fridge, you take it out and you break with the hand, and then you cook. You see how long process is that? And you're missing a lot of fresh rice fragrance. You see the difference when you use a spatula, a ladle, you pan, and then you scoop, and then you pan. It's easy to cook evenly. You see the other chef, just toss, like Joshua spin. They're not cooking or doing anything. A lot of YouTube videos right now are like toss and spin. It's not really cooking. Reality. For someone who like heavy taste, not bad. 2 teaspoons. I prefer just a little bit. Maybe 1 teaspoon. That's it. Maybe 1.5. That's too much rice.
Strawberry jam and that's a joke.
Oh, Joshua, let me see if I can get a chance to cook with you. I will cook with hot rice and chili jam, and then show you guys. Not bad, Kalanko. Put it in, toss a little bit. Not bad for a Western chef. Not bad tossing. I can sure it will be a bit of too salty because 2 teaspoons of MSG, black powder, and all the seasonings for a dish like this. It's a little bit too much. Normally, I would use this. That much rice, I would just use 1 spoon. 1 like flat spoon like this, and 1 flat. I don't even use white powder. And the galangao, all the sauce, plus the MSG. It's a pretty quite heavy fried rice, heavy dish, heavy taste. If someone likes to eat, that's fine. I prefer like just a balance. just at the spot. That's just called professional cooking.
Flat and like you get very basic flavors. The one that Uncle Roger did looks very good, but it's also very basic in flavor. This is intense, it's layered, it's got many, many layers of flavor. Uncle Roger, I wanna know.
Ah man, I wish I can cook with Joshua. I can show him what Chinese kung fu, Chinese cooking is. Maybe in the future. So please like and subscribe. The more subscribers I have, then the more likely to cook with him. Thank you all. Have fun.